Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin. It is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays we tackle it. So, tackle it is a hashtag that was thought up by Shannon from Another Yarn, and she encourages you to use it in whatever way makes sense for you, whatever you have to tackle. Both her and I are interpreting it as tackling our whips, our works in progress that have been long suffering and forgotten and just need to be dealt with, either finished or ripped out, abandoned, whatever you want to call it. I, for the most part, have not... Oh, that's the... That is the yarn from the Tangled Poets bias scarf I'm working on. I've lost my train of thought. Get it back. You squirreled, Erin. You squirreled on us. Okay. So we're both doing our whips that have been long forgotten and either need to be worked on or scrapped. I have not scrapped any. I am a stubborn lady, especially when a lot of effort has already been put into the project. I'm unwilling to give up the effort already done. I am doing things a little differently than Shannon. I pick out a project and I work on it for 2 weeks. And then I put it aside and I get a new project. On top of it, I have what I'm calling a focus project. So every 2 weeks I go back and I work on the same project. So far that way we've been able to finish one project, my husband's almond stitch cardigan, and I am now working on my focus project. Well, I'm not currently working. My current focus project is the Joji Locatelli Spectre sweater that I'm making for myself. I ate yogurt and I added chia seeds. So I'm trying to be healthier, trying to get that fiber in. And I've been getting chia seeds all out of my teeth ever since then. And now I've suddenly started burping. I am wondering if it has to do with the talking. Because, like, I ate an hour and a half ago. Because I assumed that would be a big enough break to stop this weird issue I've been having. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway. Joji Locatelli Spectre is my focus project. I'm using my 2024 Advent, no, that was my 2023 Advent calendar from Ginger Snap Yarns up in Canada. My 2024 Ginger Snap Advent was the gnome for the holidays with the little gnomies. Now, the current project I'm working on, this is my first week, first of 2 weeks. I am pulling out, not pulling out, I grabbed, I don't want you to think I was going to destroy this project, because no, I have to cuddle a dragon. I am working on my dragon blanket. This was a make-along that Ray and I hosted, and I never finished my dragon blanket, but I am closer to doing so. So, I did put a stitch marker in, so when I picked it up, it was there, and now I am this much further. Doesn't look like a lot, but remember, mosaics are weird, and you like work in the back loops of like, and then you could like go down a row. It's weird. It's weird. So my goal was to do 3 rows a day. I wanted to finish an entire page of the pattern. I did miss a couple of days, and so I missed one day, and for one day I only did 1 row that day. But I nearly finished the page. I have 2 rows left on the page. So if that page will get done. I have no idea how to hold this up to show you. I was thinking, oh, Erin, you should take a picture. And then I didn't take a picture. So here it is in all its glory. It's going to end up being a good I think it's bigger than a twin. Maybe not quite as big as a double. But it's going to be a good size blankie. And you're really starting to see the picture come to life. And if I could get a good picture of it all, I'm sure we'd see a dragon sitting on a book. There's the book down there. The dragon... The blanket is called the Book Dragon, designed by Ashley Brotzel. She has an Etsy store as well as she sells on Ravelry, and she has her own website. So, but I think if you go to her website to purchase, she gives you links for the Etsy and Ravelry. I don't think you can purchase directly from her website. But there you go. I'm really proud of the progress here. We have one more week to see how far I get. Last week, I was talking about how far I had gotten on the blanket before I put it down. I am currently halfway done. So I thought, oh, now I was only about a third done. No, I was nearly half done when I stopped. So much further than I had thought, which is fantastic, but there is really no way I'm going to finish this in the remaining week. So I'll work on it for a week, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. A real quick update today. I don't have much else to talk about. Oh, the big news! So I'm actually filming on Tuesday. I know sometimes I film ahead. Big news! If you're a Swiftie like we are in our family, congratulations, Taylor and Travis. I know, they don't know I exist. They don't know little Bingo exists and adores them, but she is a romantic. She loves a wedding, and she is going to be so thrilled when I pick her up from school and tell her that Taylor Swift's boyfriend is no longer her boyfriend, but her fiancé. We have had so many weddings in the house. She marries off all of her toys. It's always romance. She loves it. We went to see in the movie theater, the very first movie theater experience. I had wanted it to be the Minecraft movie, but then I was a little worried about behavior issues and being overwhelmed with that movie as our first in-theater experience. So instead we went to the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. They have seen the cartoon, so that was basically a scene-for-scene remake of the cartoon. But she was still disappointed, and when asked, well, what were you disappointed? What was wrong? There was no wedding at the end. They kissed, but there was no wedding, Mama. Okay, baby girl. But yeah, that is my excitement for now. I know many of you are not Swifties or fans of her music, and that's totally fine. But the excitement is palpable. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, hobby. I was watching for a hobby announcement for shipping because I saw PostNord, which is, I know, one of the shipping services that Hobby uses, was suspending shipping to the U.S. Hobby put out an FAQ and an announcement. I saw it on their Facebook, but I believe it's also probably on their Instagram. You could go to their website as well. Duh, that's where you go to Hobby. And they are continuing to ship to the United States. They are switching though. It's not going to be PostNord. They're going to ship to the US exclusively through UPS. And it will, on their website, it will add the tariffs and the duties to your price before you complete the transaction. So it'll all be paid up front. There should be no back-end charges to you, so you'll at least know what you're paying. But I don't know if there's the actual mechanism to transmit that money yet. My understanding was that was something that was lacking, and that was causing a problem for Canada. But there you go. If you were concerned about getting your purchases from Hobby, HOBBII, they have made their announcement, and it's not a problem. And I do like that it's called PPD or PDD. I think it's PPD. Oh, now I'm questioning. Initials don't do well in my head, mostly because there's just so many. And they get mean so many different things. But anyway, it's a special term that means you've prepaid. Duty is prepaid. That's about it. I am seeing more and more reports of people getting the fancy new yarns at their Michaels, which I am very happy for everyone who's able to get their hands on the new colors and the new yarns. I am a little bit green with envy over here that our stores do not have it. Although, I will be honest, it's Tuesday and I have not checked yesterday or today. I don't go out every day to check the store. I do check the website every day to see if I'll be able to order it, and still unavailable for shipping. But there you go. I love you all, and I am going to go ahead and talk to you later. Short and sweet today. Keep the blabbering to a minimum. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.